Hello. Today is our third discussion for our Lex 2012. So we'll start the discussion by introducing ourselves. My name is Vinod Raj, anak lelaki di sini juga. My matrix number is 180720.
My name is Wong Shaikit, matric number 180238.
My name is Dino Watana Analaki Surin. My matrix number is 176925.
My name is Ong Yong Wei, matrix number 177256.
And I'm Bang Cheater, matrix number 178230.
And my name is Nafidullah, my matrix number is 177231.
My name is Muyon Khan, matrix number 176482.
My name is Tam Wei, my matrix number 178069.
Awesome. My name is Lee Xiaomin, matrix card number 177643.
My name is Wei, matrix number 179575.
That's all.
Okay, that's all. Your turn.
Then,
Yeah.
okay, so today we're going to continue our discussion on our progress based on last week's task division. Okay, so start with the questionnaire.
We start with how we record the video then.
Actually, before this, Dino has some opinion on how to record the video.
Like actually, what I've thought about it. How can we make the VIMAG video? Like we will go and interview the student and also the guy, right? So in the video, I would like my idea was like divide it into three parts. The first part would be the stories behind the stories of the guard themselves. Then the second part would be we interviewing the students, asking them what do they think they are facing, means the facing the problems with the guards, what they want to ask the guard. Then the last and final one will be the guard. We will take the question from the students and ask the guard. So it will be like three parts. Understand what I mean?
So it's more like we acting as the middleman between the
because what we want to do now is like to to break the bond between them, right?
Break the barrier.
Break the barrier between them. So that's why what I want to say, like for the video is they tell the story behind them. Then the second part will be we asking the question to we interview the students what they want to ask, what's the problem they are facing with the guards. Then the final one will be the question answered by the guard.
Yeah.
But when we go to find the guards, maybe we ask we need to find the student first. Ask the question first. Then we go to the guard. Then only we ask about the stories behind them. Only we take up the question from the students to ask them. But when we do the video, it will be like in the middle of the student.
That's my idea. Yeah, that's actually quite, in a sense, it's quite effective in the sense where, students have a lot of questions or even problems with the guard, but they never bring it up. Maybe it's Malaysian culture or whatsoever.
They
bring it up, but the thing is, not through the right channel, but through our confession page or things like that. So it's effective. But for us, it would be a really good platform that we take the questions from all the students, then we act as the middleman, ask the guards. Then from there we can get the questions and the answers from the guards being published to the students through VIMAG, because it's a video can access by the mass, right?
But the problem now is that the students don't understand the guard. So if you just want to take the questions from the students and give it to the guard, the students are still not going to understand anything.
Yeah, so as long as
the video
that's the purpose of this video, because it can reach most of the students. Even though yes, not it is definitely not all of them going to watch it, but at least if it's going to help even 10 of them to understand this, there is more success. There is a success already.
You mean that we just try to break the barrier using our video?
And like usually these kind of things, like if it's able to go viral, like students started sharing on it, like all the Facebook groups and everything, then it actually go viral and reach a lot of students as well.
But that's just our best case scenario lah. Even worst case scenario, even if we get to change one, that's more than enough for us. Yes, more than enough.
So that's the main idea. Anyone have any ideas of doing videos or not really?
You all talked about last week. You said on the follow the guard around, asking about how it's going to work on. That one falls under which one? First one.
The story.
Yeah. It's more on the idea of building up the feelings in the video. I slowly build up about God's introduction like that.
So yeah, like the documentary, we normally like follow them, then they will talk a bit, follow them, they talk a bit, like that.
The question is, have we decided on when should we do this, especially during next week? Do we want to set a date, like, or we just randomly go there and pick random guards and
I think
randomly
that's better fix the date
Yeah.
because we need to ask the permission from the guard. So
But we have some person follow. Last week got assigned for a person to in charge for booking the guard.
Maybe I follow up.
Actually, what I think is it's quite hard to like go and book someone because they always changing shift. You don't know the shift.
No. Just go there and then inform first, then we start to do the
right away stretch.
Yeah.
That's actually better. We don't have to go through all the mass. Like,
There's nothing to follow up with that.
even if you want to book, right, there's only one of the guys we want to focus on. Also, the happy uncle lah.
So for the way you want to record the video, so we interview one guard or two or three guard.
I think one is enough.
One or two.
I think two is better because you all say you have to,
Perspective.
you want to interview the happy uncle only. Most of the students already have a good impression of that guy.
You need to go happy uncle.
Try to find like two types of different.
Maybe the story part we can just focus on one guard, but like after like the second part and third part which we are interviewing the guards, we can actually interview like multiple guards regarding the question.
Yeah, actually we can do that as well. It's just that the main idea is that we want to pick a day interviewing students, then interviewing the guards. Those kind of procedure. It's best for us to have a proper schedule now. So the first thing we have to do is interviewing students first. That's the simplest one. We can just ask for ourselves.
You can do it.
How many? Because we need to allocate for 50 minutes. We need to
We
allocate for
consider
three
about
parts.
the length of the video.
Yeah, but you
interview one by one. Is that enough time for?
We can take like let's say we ask several questions, take one question from this student, one question from
Not
that student.
necessarily for.
Yeah.
So the
We will
most
crop
general.
the video ourselves.
Okay, cut it out lah.
You
Make
cut
it
for
more
this.
interesting
maybe
and
like
student, one question.
it's hard to say which student maybe their questions sometimes are offensive or something like that.
We will
just cut
filter
it
out,
out.
we'll filter out.
Filter out. We will filter out ourselves.
So if like that, we need to interview 3 or 4.
Yeah,
My suggestion is if can we don't just one college or
Yeah,
some part. If can we try to find people from other places, that one will be more effective and not racist but don't be just like Chinese.
More diversity lah.
Find diversity. That one is
Being an interview for someone who has car, motor,
Yeah.
Staying outside.
staying outside.
Yeah, I can help out with the K13 one lah. I can interview from there. You guys can
You
interview
can help out
from
with
there.
K17.
I think it's okay.
It's the same ticket.
maybe like we can just pick like one from one with the car, one with the motorcycle, one from outside, one more is from far away maybe.
Why we need car motorcycle?
Because normally people with problems.
Means students lah.
Yeah. Not the car and motorcycle. People that driving the car and motorcycle.
So the guard we also 2 person only and 2.
Okay.
2
I
to 3 I
mean,
think.
one the story part we find one. Then
According to the
question
interview
we try to ask
section,
multiple.
3 for 4. According to the register.
Story we can ask the happy uncle.
It's hard to find him.
Yeah, actually, he's going random.
I don't know why.
Or we do it like this. Whenever we see him, then we just go to him.
Hey uncle.
We can. That's actually the purpose of like having the journalist approach him like before that, so that actually like to get to know like where will he be at like with what is like his schedule, so that we can actually.
But the problem is now I don't know who is the happy uncle.
It's a serious matter.
Never mind, it's okay. We'll show you. There's pictures on him.
Okay.
On the Facebook. There's a lot of pictures.
Okay, like this. Why not we set by Tuesday we finish interviewing the students by Tuesday, then by Thursday we finish interviewing the guards. Because by next week we have to finish up everything, right?
Yes.
So we need to give at least 1 to 2 days for the editor. So it's best by Thursday we finish interviewing, but about the story for the guard and everything, that's depends on you guys lah. Who's free, the journalist who's when is he free to go there. Subtitle is on editor, and if we can have the group members to help out as well. Everyone can help out with that. Right? We work together on that.
Just jot down everything and just add the subtitle.
It will be in video, right? When we listen to the video, maybe we can just translate for the video.
Even in Malay we can translate.
Some they say in Malay.
No, some actually most.
Mostly say.
So basically, the students will be the first group that we are going to interview, without showing them the story of the guard.
Yes.
Yeah, just generally, we don't want to influence their opinion. Just straight away draw idea.
Because we can actually interview them first, then we listen to their opinions, then after we showing them the video of the story of the guard, then we can actually ask them what's your feeling after watching this video. And this is the another thing it's not like that we have to post our whole video, the VIMAG, onto the Facebook. Then it's like
Self-reflection.
something like that, but that's not I just afraid that it can't go viral on the internet. Just that we can show them, the interviewers, the video that we edit first based on the story of the guard. Then after you knew their story, then what's your feeling?
No, actually,
You would like to add on another section.
It's not that add on another section. Is that I think just because at first we were going to interview the students first, but now we can know the story first, know the guard, the story
So
of
you
the
have to
guard
interview
first.
the guard first.
I think it's
interview the
okay
guard
because
first.
just now we say for the story part we will find the happy uncle but for the interview part we will not find him, so we can interview the happy uncle on Monday first, and then Tuesday we find the student. Wednesday we can find the other guards
It's just the sequence. Then have to show the video to the interviewer, the student.
then
So
also
what the story you want? What's the story we can bring like the kind effect so that the student after they watch for another
I think this is based on the questions we set on asking the guard like sometimes the students are rude to you or what, and what's your feeling, something like that. Like make questions which can make the students like self-reflect, like why their attitudes are so rude towards the guard,
and like what's your purpose serving as a guard? What kind of idea you have as you yourself as a guard? Do you work just because of salary, or do you work? You really have the feeling of responsibility over the students, things like that.
Maybe these
Very
kind of
personal ones.
general questions to ask them for them to self-reflect. But why I suggest like my kind of way just now is because like before this I got find like one way for discussion a bit about why we want to interview the student first. For the question only we ask the guard, because we want to get the questions from the student, not from ourselves. Questions from student, what they want to know from the guard. Only we can
have students to ask the guard.
Yeah. That's the one of the way to break the barrier, because the student don't understand this thing. We take the question, we ask the guard. But what like Rumai said is actually very good. We just, because now there's no clashes. We go and ask for story first. We ask general question to the guard. That he will like talk about his story on what behind the scenes story on his job or something like that. Then when we go and ask the student, when we asking them, then we show the video. Then ask them again what's your feeling and everything. Then they will give like other questions or something like that. After that, we only go for the other guys to ask the questions.
What Yongwei suggested is definitely has like a deeper level of engagement with the students compared to the first idea. But then I do have two concerns though, because like if you want to do this method, then like we have to do the story first and then like editing and then interviewing the students.
No,
everything.
Definitely we need to do a
Yeah, you see
Upgrade
the
that. Yes. Just some adjustment.
And also like, yes, we'll get a deeper level of engagements, but this will lead to like, but definitely will lead to like, we only have a smaller pool of students that we interview because of the depth of the interview and stuff.
Yeah, and another thing is because time constraint. We only have 1 week to do all this thing. And we are all really busy, I know, from the academic and everything, so we have to consider on that.
But it's really a good idea. If we have like a longer period of time, like I definitely think that this idea is a good idea.
True. So, what's the final decision? Why don't we put it on a book?
I think better you read in the guard first, and then students, and then back to the guard.
But do you? Alright. So the time, the kind of schedule we have, you guys are confident that it's going to be sufficient, right? For time.
Because you want to interview the student, we can just wait until as well.
And mine is okay. I think that would be good. Right, then we'll set on that then. Right, so now we can move on to the questioning. Yeah, right. Our scriptwriter has prepared some questions.
Draft only. Okay. So because just now got some changes, so this one is based on before the idea. Okay. So first question will be ask the student first. Do you notice that there are some people always protect us from danger in UPM? Do you know who are them? So we start out with let them know who always protect them. So they will know God is God. Then I will ask again. When you heard about God, this word, what is the first impression they give to you? So we go deeply. After that, why you think it that way? Why they think that this the impression you get? Why you think that way? Okay. After that, if you got what you say now can make a changes for the UPM God, what you want to tell them, or got anything you want to say to thanks them. This for student part. For the guard, so start out with Sir or Madam, can you share what you are doing every day as a guard? Second, for any funny things can share with us since you work as a UPM guard until today. Do you know that there are some students complain you or why they complain? Do you know why they complain? What's the reason? Okay. Then third question, fourth question. So here's some question from them about why they want to complain or feel unhappy when they meet a guard. Can you share with us why students think it's that way? So based on the student question, and then we ask the guard this question. The last question, there are some feedback from you then student. Yeah, is the last question.
So that's the last part.
No, like by one of the question I would like to add and have some answers from the guard is that what do you feel to be serving UPM as a guard? How do you feel? Like, what's the purpose of you doing this? What do you think of every morning you wake up and you are going to UPM as a guard? Things like that, like more personal connection with the guard.
Okay.
And so we can add on that operation. Yeah. So anything else?
I think it's okay.
Is that maybe later we'll do it.
Just start with make a
Introduction, some short.
so when interview maybe you can start with asking about what they do every day and slowly go deep inside.
Okay. So anything else we have to cover?
One more thing about the subtitles. Are we going to give subtitle to all the interviews or only the one that they speak in different languages?
Only those who speak in different languages. Right, we don't do subtitle. I think they can understand us.
Those with English we just use normal English.
Yes.
Then those with other languages we try to translate.
They might be offended when we have subtitles for their English speaking language. And sometimes Malaysia English grammar and everything, if you want to do subtitles, there's a lot of correction you have to do. So it's best we do only for BF.
As long as you can understand.
Yes. So anything else you have to cover?
I don't think like cameraman have to explain the angles.
What camera do you want to take?
Generally they need to say how they approach.
How approach?
That one is like very
Okay
funny.
lah. That's all lah.
Yeah.
Anything else to add lah? Okay.
No.
Okay. So that's all.
Thank you.
Thanks.